In height of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, Case's last Coffee and Culture event was about rape culture.
So Coffee and Culture was created quite a few years ago by a person who was in this position before me. And our original intention was to just create awareness about different cultures, different things that are going on in the world, and it's sort of turned into more of a social justice program, I guess you could say, where we want to raise up voices of marginalized groups of people, bring awareness to things that people might not be aware of, things of that nature.
The Coffee and Culture event was on Wednesday, April 18th in the DUC Encore Room.
This program is a part of a series of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and this is one of the final ones that we're doing. We're working with PAVE and CAP services, and it's going to be broken up into a few different parts. The first part is going to be more of an educational thing, so there's going to be PowerPoints defining what rape culture is, what IPV or interpersonal violence is, how those things relate to one another, and those kinds of things. And then the second half of the program is going to be a panel. So survivors are going to share their stories of sexual assault and kind of bring it open to questions. And it's going to be a very personal and kind of an intimate environment, but I think it'll go really well. And then the final part, as a wrap-up, there's going to be a call to action by one of our guest speakers that we're going to have tonight, Katrina Shanklin. She's going to be there explaining what we can do to end rape culture and help survivors and keep up with this movement that's going on right now.
The two main topics that Coffee and Culture Rape Culture focused on were sexual assault and interpersonal violence.
When we think of rape culture, a lot of times we think of sexual assault and more of those extreme cases, but rape culture really focuses on what escalates to those things. So talking about more of the basic level things that we don't really think about, like locker room talk, like sexual jokes, whistling, things like that, that we don't maybe think twice about in our everyday lives, but those kind of escalate into those more extreme cases of sexual assault. So if we end that base level and try to put a stop to that base level even, that will bring down the risk factor, I guess, of the higher level things happening.
Interpersonal violence is an abusive relationship between romantic partners, friends, or even family members. These topics are very sensitive, so Coffee and Culture Rape Culture will be a safe space for survivors and others who come.
I think that, like I said earlier, this conversation is going to be really tough, but I think it needs to happen, especially keeping up with the momentum of the Me Too movement that's going on right now. I think it's going to be very impactful. I'm hoping that people get a lot out of it and that they come with an open mind and know that this information might be somewhat triggering, but we want to encourage that it's going to be a safe space for everyone to feel comfortable, and there's going to be people there to support you if you need anything from them. So come with an open mind and knowing that it's going to be an open, safe space for you.
This is Ji Sung Kim and Breanna Schmitt for SPTV News.